Hello, world citizens. Good morning. Today we are with some experts in international relations. He is Santiago, she is Laura, she is Ileana, and he is Dylan. Today we are going to talk about the Korean War that was placed in 1950 between North Korea and South Korea. So, can you tell me about this war, please?
Yes. Yes, of course I can tell you what was about the Korean War. So, the Korean War was engendered by political, economic, and ideological phenomena that divided Korea and North Korea and South Korea between socialism and capitalism respectively. One last important fact is the concept of geopolitics. It is shown through the intervention of countries with high military capabilities in order to defend an ideological position that respond to economic logics. As we can see in this specific case, the United States of America helped or support South Korea. On the other hand, China and the Soviet Union supported the conversion of Korea, the entire Korea, to communism. Besides, Harry Truman, US President, nominated the President of South Korea, and Stalin, the President of the Soviet Union, nominated the political leader of North Korea.
Thank you so much, Ileana. It was very interesting and it's something that we have to see before analyze and understand this war. And another thing that we have to see is that this war was not like an ideologic thing. It has some another things that we have to see. So, can you tell me that, Dylan?
Yes, you're right. The conflict of the Korean Peninsula was not only an ideological conflict, it was a geostrategic conflict as well. The victory of communists in China increased the fears of the United States of a dominant effect in Asia and even Europe.
Thank you so much, Ileana. It was very interesting and it's something that we have to see before analyze and understand this war. And another thing that we have to see is that this war was not like an ideologic thing. It has some another things that we have to see. So, can you tell me that, Dylan?
Yes, you're right. The conflict of the Korean Peninsula was not only an ideological conflict, it was a geostrategic conflict as well. The victory of communists in China increased the fears of the United States of a dominant effect in Asia and even Europe.
So, from North Korea's point of view, we can think of a balance of interest at that moment in history, in which South Korea is regarded as an objective threat to the survival of the North Korean social state. They are therefore obligated to ally themselves to China in that order to face this direct threat. At the same time, there is subject threat involving both nations, which is the Cold War, and the actors in that war is United States and the Soviet Union.
The getaway state facilitates the exchange of people, goods, and ideas. It's characterized by political, military, and educational justice. And when this concept is adopted to the time in which the Korean War is developed.
Thank you so much, Laura, and thank you so much to all of you. You have teach us a very good concepts and a very good view of the history at this moment. And also we can see this like political process in our society today, in our politics. For example, Trump and Putin. So it is a good thing that we need to analyze according to the past, to the history. So thank you all of you, thank you for coming.